Bluestein here. Quick video. Want to throw a little something I've put together. Won't take 2 minutes. Bottom line, you want to become an activist? Super simple. Don't make it into a big fucking deal. Everybody gets all caught up. How do I become an activist? What do I do? I need to run out and chain myself to some fucking fence or something. Crazy talk. Don't need to chain yourself to fence every day. I don't know, there's a lot of people that would be like diligent in whatever cause they might have at that particular moment. But just because you say, oh, I'm going to be an activist from now on, then you put this weight on your shoulder that you need to suddenly change everything in your life and be an activist starting from that exact moment and run out the fucking door, chain yourself to a fence, be all day, every day protesting on the street, etc. Not required. Well, it's required if you want it to be required, but to be an activist doesn't necessarily mean that all of that. You can do little things, you can build it up, slowly change your life. You don't have to completely mold your life into being an activist, as the label goes. So the way I see it is there's like 3 stages, and then kind of to the side of that there's a thing that you can do kind of on your side, but we get there. 3 stages, right? In stage 1, it's simple. You don't have to change a huge amount of things in your life. You can do it tomorrow. You can start being an activist with the label tomorrow, and it doesn't require a huge amount of changes in your life. All it is required, right? Boom. First thing first, become a vegetarian. Get that finger right up at you. Become a vegetarian. There's a helicopter going by me up there. Action. It's like an emergency. I'm out in the Stanborough Park, by the way, in London. I'm Irish, but I'm out in London, living here at the moment. Be a vegetarian. That would have a huge amount of changes to the planet. If everybody was to be vegetarian tomorrow, it would be a sane and sustainable position we'd be in. Well, semi-sustainable. At least we'd have more time anyway, because we're on the edge of the cliff right now. If we were all vegetarian, we'd be back there. We'd have a bit of time to sort out the little bits and bobs and boo. But step 1, stage 1, be a vegetarian. Other parts of stage 1, also help create a culture of sustainability. What I mean by that is frown upon people that flaunt their wealth. You know, like that are, you know, those, like people who watch, I don't know, Super Sweet 16, or they'll talk about how cool their Mercedes Benz is, or how expensive their fucking Prada bag was, or something stupid. If they say stuff like that, just frown upon it, try to make them embarrassed, and try to create this sustainability culture, basically. I got new Nike shoes, they were €100. It's like, why did you buy your Nike shoes for €100? It's like, you know, just try to make them embarrassed. Buy your clothes in, so like with that, buy your clothes in second-hand shops. You know, ethics are expensive. We all know that. It's hard to be a moral person in a socio-economic system that rewards you for being a dick. But try your best, you know, and you know, it's hard to have good ethics and good morals and be a good consumer all at once, but try your best. You know, that's all you can do. But what I really mean by creating a sustainability culture is frowning and embarrassing people that flaunt wealth, that give off this persona that wealth is great and that poor people need to strive to be billionaires. You know, frown upon that immediately, cut them short. I don't want to be a millionaire. Why the fuck do I want to be a millionaire, man? That sounds like stress. I just want to chill and enjoy life and have good relationships and be satisfied in my work and that kind of thing. Frown upon it. You got me. You know what I'm saying? So look, you can do that tomorrow. And also, just like on Twitter, for example, just retweet like social concerns like that you are interested in. You know what I mean? Like if you do that daily, you're a vegetarian and you help create a sustainable culture, you're an activist, right? That's it. You are genuinely helping the planet. Then, if you do that and you're like, okay, this is helping, I feel good, I'm growing my tweets and people are listening to me and it feels good to be a vegetarian, become a vegan. But stage 2 is start to donate to the causes and to the people that you think are genuinely helping. For example, DM25 is who I donate to, and the Zeitgeist movement, because in my opinion they're the ones that have genuine solutions to the problems. Like, you know, maybe you want to donate to Greenpeace, you think they're just genuinely helping, whatever. I used to donate and volunteer with Greenpeace, but my opinion, it doesn't matter what my opinion is. Do whatever you don't donate is level 2 anyway. Alrighty? Stage 3, once you're doing all those things, you're donating, you're getting involved, get active with the groups that you find concerning. Just email them. There's always a volunteer section on their websites. Get the email. Email it. Hello, I would like to volunteer. Do you have some tasks that I do or that I can do? I'm good at website design. I can program. Well, I might be able to program. I'm not along with people. I speak 2 languages. Blah blah blah. I'm a good communicator. I can help with emails. I can help with blah blah blah. Or I can come in person if you happen to be in the vicinity of where their office is and volunteer some hours. You can volunteer with them, or you can just go and do volunteer on like eco projects or sustainability initiatives. Heaps of them online that you can find, or a refugee camp, something along those lines. Anything, or do an internship with NGOs. Heaps of NGOs are always looking for people to exploit, and they're genuinely usually looking for people to exploit for their, because they're part of the capitalist structure as well, and they need to get the work done, and I suppose they use that. But anyway, it's a good way for you to gain experience in the activism world. You don't have to become an activist tomorrow and say, I need to spend all my time being an activist with this particular group. You could go to that group, volunteer for a few months, get involved. You might not like it, start going to a few protests with similar concerns that you are interested in. Like if you're interested in Greenpeace, you could go to them, and next thing you see some protests that are being organised by some humanity related group or whatever. Just go, get experience, get amongst it. So the point I'm trying to make for this whole thing of those 3 stages is, there's this idea, I would really like to help, because I remember feeling it myself, and I was like, what do I do? How do I do this? What do I do? No idea. Bottom line is, don't make out a big deal about it, and don't feel this huge amount of pressure that your whole life is going to change, and all of a sudden you're just going to wake up in the morning and you're going to be an activist, and that means you have to go running around doing crazy stuff and not having a normal life. You totally can have a normal life and be genuinely helping with the global problems in the ways I've said. So that was the 3 stages of being an activist. If you've never done anything before and you're listening to this and you're not really an activist person, but you'd like to get into it, slowly go through those stages, I would advise, and educate yourself and get to the end and don't rush. Yeah. But another thing on the side, I would say, is spread the word yourself. Probably only do this when you know what you're talking about. Well, that's kind of boasting on my part, saying that I know what I'm talking about. I don't really either. But I was just sick of reading. I've been reading books and getting active for the last 5 years. I want to just spread the good word myself. And that's what I say. On the side of those 3 things, you probably just spread the good word yourself and whatever concerns you feel are important. Start a YouTube channel, write a blog, write a book if you feel so inclined, amongst other things. So that's about that. That's all I really wanted to say. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, whatever time it is where you're watching this. And that is the crack. Tune in next time to Glue Stone.